The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Pull up your chair at our gaming table in the shed and listen in as special guest Kevin gives us the recap of our last episode. JJ then proceeds to bring Jenni, Ooh, and Art into the attic of the Death House from Curse of Strahd. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome back to The Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Find us on iTunes, Facebook, Stitcher Radio, Google+, Bing, and other places. We're going to go around the table and say hi, starting with...
Hi, everyone. This is Mickie. I played Jenni, Umber Herald, the human fighter who just went to level 2.
Ding,
That's
ding,
like
ding.
second base. She touched her boobies. Go ahead.
Everybody, this is Kevin. I'm playing a elven druid. His name is Octavius Othello Oxwalla, but everyone calls him Ooh.
And I was thinking O cubed would be kind of neat.
O cubed? That
Yeah.
could be kind of cool.
And I am Joe. I am playing Art, the human paladin. Also went to level 2. It hasn't quite gotten to second base with himself yet. And last but not least, we have...
JJ here. I'll be playing the DM and the storyteller in this collaborative storytelling environment known as Dungeons & Dragons.
A.K.A. RPG.
Yeah, RPG.
And what are we playing, boss?
We are playing Death House in the Curse of Strahd adventure. This is an adventure to level up the characters from level 1 to level 3 for those DMs who don't wish to start at level 3. And this is our second recording involving Death House.
Hold on, that's
and
3. I'm holding up 3 fingers.
You're holding
What
up
are you
3
saying?
fingers, yeah.
Sorry.
And actually, we're going to have our special guest, Kevin, kick us off a little collaborative recap of what has happened in the last episode.
Awesome.
What happened was...
Our great heroes, all three of us, Ooh, Jenni, and good old Art, happened to stroll up on Barovia, the city of Barovia, and, just checking out the joint, bored, and happened to run into a little child.
Two annoying
Two
children.
annoying kids.
Little annoying kids who were saying, hey, can you come help us? That sort of thing. So we all said, of course we can. Or should I say Art said, of course we can.
Out of the way, children. I will barge into your home and save your parents.
Yes.
The rest of us reluctantly went along.
Yes, the rest of us were like...
It's like he creates a wake where you're kind of sucked into just following him.
Yes.
Right.
He's very charming in a weird kind of way. So, but we follow our illustrious hero and leader inside this
Who made him
wonderful...
the leader?
Yeah.
Kevin just did claim.
Yes, I think when a guy is always the spearhead of everything we do, pretty much makes him leader. So
Leader by
challenge that
position, not by
definition.
authority.
yes, by authority, absolutely. So our fearless leader barges ahead, so we follow, and we run into the first floor of this house. We look in there, look around, and we find some cabinets that actually have some very interesting equipment in, such as the crossbows and
Light,
crossbow
heavy, and
bolts.
hand crossbows.
Yes, yes. So we also see our fearless leader riding a wolf's head, I believe, or something.
I hopped on a taxidermied wolf.
Yes.
Yeah. I said it. JJ made it happen. We're done.
So we're
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So that's pretty much what happened. That was first floor. Pretty much uneventful on that first floor. Second floor, that's where it got a little more interesting, I believe. What did we find on that second floor, guys?
Mickie,
wasn't until we
what
get
was
to
on
the
the second floor?
or not until we got to the third.
The dining room.
The
Dining room's on the
room.
first
Dining room's
floor.
on the first.
Dining room was on the first.
Second floor had
Wasn't
the...
important. The harpsichord.
The second floor had the heart. I thought that was the third floor, actually.
The musical instrument
The
room.
musical instrument room. Well,
and that was kind of a big room, too.
Yes.
With chairs around the outside of the room and the figurines over the fireplace.
Which turned out to be well-dressed skeletons.
yes.
Which
Once,
is creepy and cool.
once again, our fearless leader was leading the way by playing this harp, and turned out that he couldn't
The harpsichord, I could only
couldn't
play
tune-
row, row, row your bout.
row your
It was
boat.
kind of crazy.
And yet it was
And
tuning
then-
itself. Or it
And
couldn't
then
tune itself.
in the library,
We couldn't tune it.
couldn't
And then
tune-
we went into the library.
Art found that special book that opened the secret room.
Yes.
Where
There was
Ooh found the letter and
Yes.
the body in the chest.
Yeah.
and a couple of scrolls.
A little skeleton with some nice body armor.
appropriated.
Not suitable for poison darts.
Not suitable for poison thoughts, unfortunately for him. But yeah, and so
But you
in
got a
that
couple
room we
of
found some
scrolls.
scrolls,
Yep.
scroll of bliss, spiritual weapon, and protection from
Which
poison.
I think only the druid is capable of casting.
Yes, and there's an iron key that we also found.
Oh, yeah,
So
the-
he
That's
went-
right.
in the
In
desk
in
drawer.
the desk.
In the
Yeah,
desk
as part
drawers.
of rooting through the desk, Art found an iron key. And
Okay,
then,
we do not know where it goes to at this point.
I think it's
so-
relevant, though. Of
Yes,
course.
we
We're
do
gonna
think
have
it's
to
relevant.
Stick that in the hole sooner or later.
Yes. We
and
like
we
to
Is
went
that
up
what
to the
all
third
guys
floor?
try to do?
Yeah.
yeah.
We all think it's a key. Definitely. It's going to unlock something.
it's going to unlock.
At least it's going to turn something.
yes.
It is.
Yes.
On or
undead.
off has yet to be determined.
Yeah, turn undead. Turn undead. Turn undead.
Undead.
So then we
So
followed the
then-
red marble staircase to the third
Absolutely.
floor.
Third floor, of which then we got into our first encounter of the day, which happened to
The
be
black
an
animated armor.
animated armor. And so
Yeah.
actually, took a nice hit to the forehead from this animated armor.
Right in the head.
And Art saved the day. Or should I
Excuse
give him the
me?
credit?
No, you were right. Keep going. Art saved the day.
Art
Jenni.
claimed to save the day.
Jenny, well, I'm not sure what she was
What
doing
she was
with that
doing,
sword.
she tickled him a little bit while you finished him off.
Yeah, she tickled. That's what it was. She made him laugh enough that I was able to
That
finish
you
him
was
off.
finish him
And the
off.
end-
Just
Animated
purely a distraction.
It was a distraction.
Yes, so Art learned his lesson.
She
No,
just dealt more hit points.
Art supposedly learned his lesson. We eventually found another room that
Yeah.
was actually guarded by a specter.
That was a nursery, right?
It was a nursery, actually. There
Yeah.
was a swaddled baby, so we thought, until we actually went into the...
Jenny made it disappear.
And
Yeah,
let the record show that
Yes.
Jenny found the secret password.
Yes, she did
in
find
that
the
room.
secret password, yes.
Yeah.
So the specter was dispatched, and after that, we found the secret passageway. and
Yeah.
we were deciding
Where the
to...
mirror was
to move forward.
Jenny was
We-
checking herself out.
Also found sparklies in the room
Found a secret.
across the way.
That's right.
Sparkly's a pretty...
That was the master bedroom.
The master bedroom, yeah.
In
Yeah.
the master bedroom, Art was checking out his eyebrows.
Yes.
And,
We also noted that we cannot find the light source in this
That's
room
right.
or
Yes.
in this house so far.
Yes.
So when we left off, we were going up,
Up into the attic.
Up into the attic.
and JJ.
So I actually have the attic is going to be entirely fog of ward, and we are going to proceed
Nice.
the rest of the way as if this is a dungeon crawl, and you must explore all the doors that get revealed.
Fantastic. There will still be no stopping Art from just kicking them in.
Yes.
That's true.
However, as a addition to what JJ just mentioned, I'll remind our listeners we are using Roll20 as we're working with the Curse of Strahd game. And what we have in front of us on our table here in the shed is a television. And our Roll20 map is on it, and our players each have their character sheets in the Roll20 app on a tablet, and our DM has his own Roll20 login where he is showing us our map revealed while we go. In that, I'm going forward. Art will push this
Before-
door open
Before
well before you think before.
Art opens this door,
Yes, go ahead.
do we need to share out that we are now level 2 and what's changed?
I think
That's
that
a
would
good
be
point.
pertinent, yeah.
Go for it, Mickie.
Level 2. Jenni now has 22 hit points. She upped that by 10.
Wow, she's one-upped both the men.
And
Yes, she
in
is.
addition
Literally.
to that, she now has an action surge, which allows, and this is a fighter, particular, something specific to the fighter that
Yep.
allows her to take an additional attack once per short or long rest. So she gets to drop Boom Shakalaka twice.
Nice. And she gets to choose that even after her first attack or before or whenever, right?
Yep.
Whenever she wishes
whenever
to
she wishes.
just bring on more pain.
Bring the pain.
I want to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What did Art get with level 2?
Art at level 2 got Divine Smite.
Yep.
Also a couple of spell slots, but in the interest of making this easy on Joe, we're just going to use those for the Divine Smite. Also, hit points went up to 21 because having one less than 22 is way cooler. And to validate that, Ooh is going to mention how many hit points he has.
Oh, actually has 21 as
See
well.
what I mean? See? You see how that works?
That
You
makes
also
me
picked
the
up
leader.
Great weapon fighting.
That's right, great weapon fighting. JJ just mentioned that. When I roll damage, if I roll 1 or 2s on my dice, I can re-roll that damage roll.
Correct.
That's correct. Ooh Ooh, as I mentioned, he has 21 hit points now. He's the druid. And he picks up something called Wild Shape. So pretty much he can transform 2 times a day, or 2 times per long rest, or short rest, excuse me. And he can transform into any beast, basically, of a challenge rating 1, because he also has picked up the druidic circle, which once he gets to be of second level, he picks a circle, which he decides to be, and he has picked the circle of the moon, which makes him a stronger wild shaper. So actually, when he's able to wild shape as a bonus action, instead of wild shaping as a normal action, he can do it as a bonus action now. And also, he can heal himself by using one of his spell slots as a bonus action while he's in wild shape.
Oh, there you go.
And
so when he's in full moon, he can heal himself.
Full moon.
It allows him to change into a large wooden badger.
And normally, as a second level druid, while shaping, he can only go as high as a maximum challenge rating of 1/4. But because of this circle of the moon, he's now able to go to a maximum challenge rating of 1. So he can actually, instead of just doing something like a wolf, he can actually go as high as a giant eagle or even a black bear. So
He has the strength of 3 goblins plus 1.
yes.
There you go.
However, in these forms, as you can see in the book, that he's limited. He can't speak while he's in wild shape form or anything like that. But
Oh gosh, please change.
Please change.
so he's limited. He can't speak, can't cast spells, things of that nature.
Art only likes to hear himself.
Yes. Octavius, turn into a badger.
Yes, a badger.
Honey
Can't
badger,
stand a
because
badger.
honey badger.
Honey badgers don't give a shit.
That's
There you
right.
go.
We love honey badgers.
All right, now you can kick
So
down the
now,
door.
yes, I walk up to the door. We arrive at the top of the secret stairs, up to this door to the east, and I open it boldly.
You open it boldly
With his chest.
with his chest.
He's just kind of chest pounding.
Exactly. The door gives way under my massive boldness.
And within this is the main hallway, the main room of the attic. And you have a door to your west, 2 doors to,
To
the
your
north.
west?
To the west.
Your west.
To your west. 2 doors to the north and 1 door to the east.
All right. Then, well, in sticking with my earlier pronouncement of the first session where we always go to the right, I will turn to my left and go to the door on the right. East. We're going to go to the door of the Middle East.
Okay. The Middle East.
And as JJ mentioned in our first one, we are using some maps that we did purchase from, do you remember the name?
Mike Schley on Zenfolio.
Schley. So we are very pleased with the quality of these maps blown up on a 42-inch TV on our table. So
Heck yeah.
definitely well done to that artist who was, well, the official artist for it anyway, right?
Yep.
So we're very happy with that. And in that, Art is stepping up boldly to the door on the east.
This room is there's a double doored, and there's a chain through the doors, and it is padlocked shut.
How well does it stand to my kicking it fiercely?
That is a solid door.
How about you try to your greatsword against the chain and slice it?
Maybe I will. If I can take.
Oh, wait,
If I
we
can
have a key.
take first the key, which I handed to Octavius. Octavius, have you the key?
I have it, sir. Right here.
Well, try it on this lock while I pay attention to other things.
Before you try it on that lock, Octavius, do you want to put those scrolls that you picked up to good use? Maybe protect us from something? I just have a feeling that there's something weird in
The
this room.
word bless has a good ring to it.
It always does.
Yeah. Actually, I think I will do just that. However, I'm not sure how long that will last for us, so let me double check that, if you don't mind.
Very well, you
Well, we
check
think-
that. I remember once upon a time back in Paladin school. my
dear
uncle-
God, here we go.
Gosh. Oh, don't look down on me, woman. Let's see what Octavius has to say.
I've got to look down on you. You're like 3 feet tall.
He is like 3 feet tall. Poor human.
Absolutely.
He has a Napoleon complex.
He does. He walks around with his hand inside his breastplate.
So Octavius takes out the scroll, looks it over, and starts to cast.
Right.
And effectively, it will bless up to 3 creatures. within range of 30 feet. So.
Now, as the somatic component, do I have to sneeze while you bless us?
Yes.
Okay.
And because it's a scroll, he won't actually use the holy water that's normally required.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, we are now
We are now blessed.
Yeah, and with this blessing, whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the target can roll a d4 and add a number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw.
All right.
So that's be a d4 there, ladies and gentlemen. And I am concentrating. I have to concentrate up to 1 minute, though.
All right.
So he is actually concentrating while we're being blessed.
Now, what was it? Lilana? Elona.
Yes.
So as the blessing of Elona graces us,
Yes.
I will remind you, you still have that key.
Yes.
Octavius, put that in the lock.
I think I will.
The lock opens smoothly, and within this room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds, sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest. She wants me to reveal the area before I continue my description.
Mickey's doing a magic wand thing in our
Okay.
TV here. Okay.
Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its side and a dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs.
Guess not.
Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
How did the children get in here and decompose so quickly?
Okay, Art, see if you can follow this.
Okay, I'll follow it.
What we saw were ghosts, specters,
Ghosts.
apparitions.
Apparitions.
Not the actual children.
You're like a thesaurus.
I knew it.
Well done.
Knew we were being tricked the whole time.
Yeah, but that didn't stop you from following us into this house.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
I know. I should have known better.
I've
Can I
been tricked before. It has not affected my boldness or my other things.
Can I take a closer look at the house, at the dollhouse?
Sure.
Since it's a replica of the house, I want to see if
Roll
there's
me a
anything
perception check.
we've missed.
Need I remind everyone,
Oh,
I'm
for
still
fuck's
concentrating.
I'm going to need some help on that perception.
What
I
is
rolled
it?
a 9.
All right, so you get closer to the dollhouse, and you're looking at it, and above the children, 2 forms materialize.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, no, I had a plus on Oh, no, it's on saving throws. Never
Some
mind.
saving throws. So two
So like 2 ghosts.
two ghostly children. They're the same ghostly children you saw out on the streets, except now they are definitely like ephemeral. You can see through them.
Children, how did you get in here, and how did you become transparent?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Our parents locked us in here, and they didn't feed us. They stopped feeding us, so we died.
Oh.
You said your parents were in the basement. We've only been going up. How do we get to the basement to save your parents, children?
They went to the basement in order to get rid of the monster in the basement.
Huh.
Did anybody see any hole to crawl under to get to the basement?
Oh, in order to get to the basement, you gotta use the secret door that's in the attic.
Interesting.
That seems very counterintuitive, children.
What's wrong with
You
these
gotta
children?
go up to go down.
I'm sorry. Well, you're all see-through and stuff. And Art will just reach forward and kind of like move his hands through them.
You're not going to leave us, are you?
No.
Come along with us. You're welcome to follow.
Yes.
Can I add 2 ghostly children to my inventory?
You cannot.
That would be awesome.
As Ooh looks awkwardly at everyone as he says, yes, we are going to leave them.
Now, how long does it appear they've been in here? If it's like
They are
skeleton-
desiccated, like it
Yeah.
is just bones.
So this, I mean, I guess Joe doesn't know this, but what is this, like months, years? Years?
Eek.
All
Yeah,
right.
poor kids.
So let's assume Art does know this. Gosh, this is creepy.
Yeah.
So your parents are where?
We think they're in the basement taking care of the monster.
Oh, sweetie.
That was quite some time ago. Play with your dolls. We'll go find out what's going on.
It's just one of these situations where we're going to have to take care of their parents in order to, or the things that maybe holding their parents down to let their souls go to rest. It's just kind of a thought I'm having.
Children, do you feel restless?
We're trapped here.
Oh, they're trapped, but they appear to be resting.
Uh-huh. Do you know why you're trapped?
We don't know. We just stay in this room.
No, poor kids. I feel bad.
No.
Have you gone to your room without dinner? You can't eat your meat if you don't have...
mean-spirited of you.
You can't
Stop
have your
being
pudding
an
if you
ass,
don't eat your meat.
Art.
All right. You're losing your cool points. Let's get out of here.
I have no cool points.
Is anyone else going to look at the house?
The chest, the toy chest. Anything in that?
It is full of, just very ratty-tatty toys.
So stuff that's been laying unused for years.
Yes.
Okay. Is at the south of the room? Is that like a wash bin or a porta potty or something? There looks
Porta
like.
potty?
I mean, it's not portable, obviously. I guess
That's actually the dumbwaiter.
Oh,
That's actually the dumbwaiter.
I remind you, his name is Octavius,
There he goes again with that dry humor.
and he
Thanks.
doesn't like to be called a waiter.
How about this? Let's get out of this creepy room. Sorry for these kids, but
Children, you're welcome to come along with us. If you cannot, well, we'll check on your parents
don't
and
leave
report
us.
back.
No, we'll
So,
leave the door open.
She also asked if anyone else was going to be willing to check the
The house.
house.
The little miniature
Yes,
house.
and I had said yes, but then the children showed up. So let's see if a 5 helps.
The 5 will not.
I notice there's a mirror inside the top of the dollhouse, and I smooth my eyebrows while I'm looking in the dollhouse.
Art, did you find anything?
Yes, I found my left eyebrow had 3 hairs out of place.
Excellent. You were
Wait,
supposed to
what?
be. You were supposed to be looking at this, the thing in front of you.
Oh, you go right ahead. I'm okay.
Oh my goodness! Let me try to look at this thing. May I, DM?
Yeah.
All right. That puts him at
The sparkly dice does
22.
much better.
22, dang. All right, you notice in the one portion of the attic a spiral staircase that descends all the way through the house.
That's what
this
we need
thing,
to find.
the thing I was asking you about, Art. This thing.
Oh, that thing behind the mirror where I could see another
Yes,
hair out of place. I
that
will have
thing.
to tweeze later.
How do you miss these things? Oh, I know. Because you're not looking for what I asked you to look for.
Very well.
Gotcha. All right. Children, we will help you, I guess. We'll go down in the basement, guys.
With the quill and the ink that I took from the desk, I will write BRB and stick it to the door.
Okay, so who was the first to leave the room?
Oh, I'm first to do everything, I would hope.
All right.
Yeah.
So roll me a charisma save.
Oh, good gosh. For a save, I have that. I had +5 to this roll of a 13, which would be 18.
All right.
Very nice. By the way, you would roll a plus.
So when I step out, I could add a
'cause
D4.
you're
You
blessed,
feel
yes.
a
But-
cold breeze on the back of your neck.
When that breeze hits and I'm smiling, there's that sparkle off one of my front teeth. That's that charisma save right there.
Aha.
Yes, it's like a Colgate smile.
It's a Colgate smile.
Yeah. Now, what would I have felt? What was it that I was saving against?
Just something that looked to influence your personality.
Oh, good gosh, no.
Your force of personality was just too much to influence.
There's a real good reason why that didn't work.
9.
A 9?
Be cautious as you step out here,
You
my
gain
friends.
this flaw. Keep it to yourself.
Now, can she roll a D4 to add to that? Would it make a difference? Because she's also blessed.
not at this point.
Not post, okay.
Okay.
Well, no, she
I did roll
even
a
with a
D4.
4, it
Oh,
wouldn't
you
have been
did?
enough.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That
All right.
was with the 4.
Yeah, that was what to do. So I guess I will attempt to leave the room now as well. 18 on the dice.
There you go.
All right.
Nice.
So,
So when you turn around, you only see the ghost of the little girl still standing there. The ghost of the little boy has disappeared.
He probably stepped behind the shed to urinate.
does my character notice anything about his
As I
compatriots?
shall do.
About what?
His compatriots. Jenni.
Not currently, no.
No, they notice absolutely nothing at this point. Hey guys, before we move forward, I got this scroll here. I just noticed that this one will last for an hour, so I think it'd probably be best for me to try to cast it now.
What's that one?
Protection from poison.
From poison.
Yes.
That would have helped the chap in the leather armor, wouldn't it?
Sure would have, and I hope it would help us.
All right.
Keep still.
Wait, no! I don't
right.
know what that is!
Summon.
What's the range?
Good question.
I'm curious because I'm going to walk 10 feet towards that spiral staircase that we learned about.
Actually, I take that back. This is not. I can protect one of us. I forgot.
Oh. Well, I may be out of range by then.
What are you doing? Oh,
I'm going
stop
to...
that.
Art is going to check the spiral staircase.
Jenni,
which-
what's wrong with you?
Nothing. This
Okay.
room is so scary.
You're scared?
I want to go home.
It's okay. Why are you?
Where's my doll?
Why are you flipping out? We just fought ghosts downstairs. What's wrong with you?
Oh, this house.
Jenni, remember the Alamo. Let's go.
Yes.
I don't want to go.
Jenni, snap out of it. Ooh, takes her and starts shaking her. What's wrong with you?
Stop shaking me.
Oh my goodness.
Art
Somehow
will
making us run.
undaunted
Is this-
proceed towards the spiral staircase.
Is this-
because
Okay.
That's what Art does.
Is
You
this-
going to go toward the side you've already explored, or the other side?
Based on what O Cubed noticed in the dollhouse, which way should I go? Because he pointed it out to me.
You should go toward your left.
All right, so to
toward the west.
West on our map.
Jenny's
Okay.
experiencing medieval PSTD. PST.
PTSD.
PTSD, if I can say it out.
PMSTD?
Yeah, PMSTD.
What?
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Now I will, as this scene is playing out, we're in the attic, right? And I am going towards this door on the west and the north side of our map here. I will be kicking the door forward while looking to my left down to where O Cubed and Jenni are trying to figure out what's wrong with her.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps anything in any way, but that's the picture we have right now.
Uh-huh.
Wow, this room appears to have several boulders in it, but I'm sure there's a better description than that.
There is a better description than that.
Go
It is
for it.
actually furniture that has been covered with cloth.
It's my
canvas.
grandma's house.
It is. It is your grandma's house.
Cool.
To grandma over the river and through the woods.
JJ,
Yes, sir.
I will go ahead and cast the protection from poison on Art.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have that out the
So
way.
you're going to maintain. You're dropping the bless concentration.
No, don't have to. Oh, I'll take that back. The other one is not concentration.
So protection from poison is not concentration?
That is
because
correct.
it's one target. That's
Yes,
probably
that's
why.
right. Yeah, it's not concentration. So that will work, and it is probably, has it been a minute? Because if it has,
Yeah, it's been a minute.
then the bless is down anyway. So moot point.
So
All right.
then Art will take a moment to start looking around this room.
All right. So Art does know
All right, be
that
careful.
What's
there
on
is
the
a.
north wall there? I'm curious. There's something on our map.
This
that-
dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, like chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and all kinds of other stuff, all draped in white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets, that's what you see right there, that iron stove.
That's an iron stove. Okay.
Yep. And you're looking a little closer, you see a wooden trunk, and that contains the skeletal remains of somebody, wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dried blood.
This has gathered my attention. I would like to investigate further.
And make a medicine check
All right.
on the
let's see.
skeleton.
What do I have for that? I'm adding 1 to this roll of a 3, which makes it a total of 20.
4.
Oh, or 4.
That will not be enough.
Okay. I will call out to Ooh, who does cast our healing spells. Octavius, perhaps you could find out what is amiss with this corpse, or, well, skeleton in here.
I wish I could too, but I really can't help you. I'll just do. All
You
I can
can
do is
roll a
try
wisdom
to.
check.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was for me.
If
Medicine
you have
for
a
me,
if you have a benefit to medicine, then you can use that instead.
it's just a 1. For
I got a 12.
12. This you find out that there's stab wounds on the bottom half of the ribs. It looks like this woman was stabbed in the gut.
Oh, so it's a woman.
How can I tell
Putting
how long
2 and
ago
2
this?
together, you figure that was the specter you fought down below.
Kind of makes you think that it's the same individual.
So we
All right.
appear to have discovered the skeleton of the nurse maiden
Yes.
She
at
was-
this iron stove here in this room.
Gotta be
Now,
careful.
would after Art called Ooh into the room, would Jenni have followed him?
Yeah.
Very slowly. What the hell is that?
What the hell was that?
again, it was kind of paying a little bit closer attention to Jenni. Now
She is
she's-
definitely acting outside the norm.
Yes.
I don't want to go near it.
He doesn't want her to run away or anything like that. That's kind of what he's worried about.
This is awful.
All right, so you
I
guys
will,
do know that the secret door to access the stairway is accessed from this room.
Okay.
You don't know exactly how to get it open, but it's you
I'll
know where
find
about
out
where it's
very quickly.
Can we?
I'm going to try a perception.
That's what I was
check
going to do the
while
same. I was going to do the same.
I will fail that as well with a 6.
Natural 1. So
Oh, my.
God,
at, and then she doesn't even want to look. So
yeah, I'm actually paying. He's like paying. Is paying so much attention to.
Is that a skeleton?
Jenni.
No,
He's
I
like-
don't want to go near it.
I can't focus. I'm trying to find this thing and I just can't. What about you, Art? Anything?
We have had some success with finding things before. However, you and I, are unable to find things here. Perhaps if I lay my hand on
Don't
Jenni,
touch me!
I can help ease her concerns, and she can look around with a sharper eye than either of us.
Yes.
I don't know
Jenni.
if lay on hands helps whatever's afflicting her. That was just my
it will not.
attempt.
Well-
I would still attempt it nonetheless.
How many hit points are you using from your pool?
It would just be like a 1.
One?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's all I would
it
guess.
would be like a soothing touch rather
Yeah.
than a healing touch, so to speak.
Don't
Right.
touch me!
All right, so it wasn't soothing.
Yes.
This is how I normally reacted to my women.
It's just. I was just going to ask you the same.
And I have this button on my palm that when I touch things, it says, "Don't touch me."
Don't touch me.
Yes.
Yes. I thought you were charming.
Well, I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
To us doesn't count.
Well, we must find the
We're
stairway.
your friends. Yes. We must find the stairway.
So are you going to
What if we take-
analyze her and her reactions at all?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I actually will make a medicine check, I guess. And I will roll a 12.
12. You know, you think that the young boy may have possessed her.
Whoa. So it's more of a psychological thing. She doesn't seem like herself at all.
So we assume you say that out loud.
Yes, and I will say, I think she's possessed. That's what
I noticed
it
as we
was
left that room, the young girl was all that was there. Perhaps the boy did follow us in her body.
What is wrong?
You didn't see him, huh?
No.
This is
As we
So-
left, that voice in my head let me know we could only see the girl.
So he's got Jenni kind
I
of dormant, her personality, and what we're seeing here is the young boy. What's your name? What's your name, little one?
You, Jenni.
Jenni, don't you know me?
Jenni. No, I don't. Jenni is usually, let's just say, a little bit more brave.
Turn on Dad. I don't have that.
Oh, darn. Darn, that would really be cool.
What do we?
Can we hold a
have?
seance? No.
So we
I'm just kidding.
know that force of personality can protect.
Oh, I've got this. What do I roll for force of personality?
So you
be
are
gone, young child.
Roll
You
me an
must go
intimidate
back
check.
to your room without dinner. If you don't eat your meat, how can you have any pudding? 19 on the die.
Nice.
and you, with a brief whooshing sound, the spirit departs.
the hell was that?
He'd better go back to his room.
He really liked you.
Fucking kids. I knew I shouldn't have come to this house.
Can't stand kids. It was
Can't
Yes.
it was a
stand
pretty
kids.
cool dollhouse. though.
Yes.
I mean, I could
Fuck
see my
that.
eyebrows in
I'm
the mirror.
burning
on
this
the thing.
bitch to the ground when we get out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Damn kids.
All right, Jenni, have you been paying attention?
They love
Do you
to
know
cling
how-
to you.
Do you know how to find this
Shit.
door?
All right, let me
that
see if
we're
I can
looking
find
for?
this flipping door. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. This is fucking house. I told you we shouldn't have fucking come into this goddamn thing. 18.
Yeah, you find the latch and
Like,
the
she
door
just-
slides open.
there's a handle here that says "Turn this."
It's right
and we
here,
couldn't
you-
find it.
And we
right?
can-
Ignorant fucks. I swear. I always get the shit deals.
I told you, I'm not good inside. I'm better outside.
You're not good anywhere.
Oh.
Shit.
Damn. Keep in mind, never possess Jenni.
Yeah,
She wakes up a little angry.
you woke up on the wrong side of the ghost.
Yes.
Does this stairway only go down?
The stairway only goes down for 4 levels.
It's like a chick I met.
Okay.
Let me see.
So, Art will hold this lantern still in front of him as we descend into the depths of whatever this is we're going to, as we change our D20 view to a different level.
Yep.
JJ is getting us onto there. Art will again be boldly stepping forward, holding that oil lantern in front of him.
Yeah,
I
normally
see a small hallway.
the darkness doesn't bother me, but under this current circumstances, keep that light
You know, that's a
if
good
you
point.
will.
Do we have this unnatural light in this area?
No, the unnatural light has now, but the oil lamp that you stole from earlier, or you appropriated earlier, is still going.
I'm just borrowing it. Given the chance, it will go back in the wall where I took it from.
Yes, gotcha.
It belongs to the house, not me.
And at some point, I'll return these scrolls.
Bullshit.
Yeah, sure. Like the jewelry's going back.
So we've got about a 10-foot, a 5-foot wide hall in front of us, heading to the east, and that branches north and south. And which way do we want to go? Well, like I'm going to ask and actually listen to you. I will immediately step into the hallway and
asking
turn
us?
to the right, south.
You're going south, all right.
Yes. What do we see there?
So let me expose some more area here.
Can you tell me, is there a significance to what looks like pillars or something in the hallway? Or
Yes.
is there flavor text or
So let's
narrative
see here.
Food's
for
here.
what we are seeing?
Food is here.
Great.
So the wooden, the spiral staircase that you go down leads to a narrow tunnel, and the minute you arrive in the basement, you can hear a eerie, incessant chanting just on the bare edge of your audible hearing.
Interesting. Normally I hear things on the edge of my visual hearing, but this time it's my audible hearing. Art is a prick.
Yes, we've noticed.
Is that what you hear every day?
Pretty much. That's what everyone said.
So you
these-
head south.
but to my point, are those pillars or something?
Yeah, there are things holding up the ceiling.
All right, so
This-
kind
this
of
has
like
been-
mine, like a mine almost.
Yep, almost like a mine.
So like 4x4 beams or something, kind
Correct.
of holding up. All right. So we're in a carved out.
It has been carved out of the bedrock and clay.
Outstanding. All right. So we are at this 4-way intersection as we traveled about 20 feet to the south. Well, given another opportunity to go right, there is this 5-foot wide, 15-foot north to south area.
Right here?
Yep.
All right. On the, let's see here.
DM.
Yeah.
Should be here. I was continuing to the
Yeah.
right, be the west side. Yep. We're clarifying our
Clarifying.
D20 map.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. You see on the northern door a stone slab etched with the name Rosavalda. When you open the door, the crypt is empty.
Okay, so there's a crypt there. Huh.
Is there a crypt keeper?
No, we
And
killed
then-
her earlier.
That shit's funny right there.
Yeah.
The bottom door, it says Thornavolt, and his crypt is also empty.
So the bones have been stolen.
Well,
Or
confounded.
the bones were left in the room upstairs.
Yes. That means
They died up there.
we'll
So they were never
probably-
placed in her crypt.
Yeah.
We will probably see more ghosts around here, I'm sure.
Yay.
Fantastic.
Let us proceed to the south.
Further to the south.
As a technical matter, JJ, we
Yes, sir.
cannot move that token again, if you want to take a look at that at any point. But for now, we're moving along. So to the south, I see what looks like might be a skull or a couple of boards or something down there to our south on this well-drawn map that we are using.
1 second while I do
Sure.
this.
Technical difficulties.
No difficulty yet. Well, maybe.
Technical or otherwise.
Or otherwise. We are currently running over a small speed bump as we proceed.
Oh God, there's a
to the south.
duplicate
There are
token. There we go.
2 of them.
There are 2.
All right, there we go. Cool.
All right.
All right, so you're heading further south. This appears to be some kind of dining room.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Another dining room.
Oh,
in
it
the
open. Oh, that looks like
basement?
kind of like 2 benches and a picnic table.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yep.
Look. Yeah.
Picnic
It's
table.
a picnic table.
The picnic basket.
All right.
Hey, woo. Boo boo.
This being the largest room we have seen in the basement so far, I think we ought to take a moment and take a look around.
Yes.
Is
All
it
right.
worthwhile?
Agreed.
Sure.
For once, Art, you had a good idea.
Well, that was Joe.
So
saying it.
the area directly to the east, it kind of dips down into like a cooler area, kind of like a sharp decline where food would be stored, like a larder.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And as you get closer to it, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, snap.
Initiative.
Let us roll. Oh, my. I will have
as a
high
creature
number.
rises from the bottom of that pit.
JJ, are you looking in the monster manual or the
I
Strahd
am.
manual?
I am looking in the monster manual.
All right, cool.
Uh-huh.
There are no unique monsters in here
Okay.
inside this adventure.
What does Ooh have?
Ooh's initiative is an 11.
What does Art have?
19. That's amazing, isn't
Jenni
it?
has
Yes,
a
it is.
16.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Jenny
The
was
heroes are
friendly
moving
mine.
fairly quickly.
Yeah.
And what does the creature have?
I'm rolling its initiative now. Ooh, that's an 18 on the dice plus
Oh.
2.
So
Oh, he beat me
20.
by 1.
that speed has just been eradicated by the DM, as usual.
And I'm curious, JJ, don't tell us what it is yet, but what page are you on?
I am
For
on
those
page
listening.
173.
All right. So at this point, we are all situated towards the east side where that downslope was towards the larder.
Uh-huh.
So you are up first.
And
I think.
the person close enough, I believe, is Jenny. She's
By
in
our
the
map,
center.
yes. Yep.
And
She attracts ghosts.
she does.
I also see dead
The stonework begins to move in the back half of the larder, and it lashes out all of a sudden.
Fuck me.
That ain't
Yes.
right, dog.
No.
And
I mean, that is not right, dog.
you see that.
What is that? It looks like a snake with a beak on it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does. It looks like a squid
Yes.
egg.
A squid egg.
Does it look ethereal?
It does not look
It
ethereal.
is not ethereal.
You could actually roll a nature check if you wished.
I
Yes.
just finished saying we would run into more ghosts,
I will
and
do
a
that.
freaking worm with a beak pops
A
up.
natural 20
Fantastic.
on the nature check.
All right. This is a grick. Gricks do not hunt. Instead, they wait for their prey to come to them. And they accumulate treasures because they wait for things to come to them, and they don't care about magical items and stuff. So,
So we walked
typically
into its
find-
lair.
Yeah,
essentially.
you walk into his lair.
Best way to
And
defend.
it has a stone camouflage. So
Okay.
when it's not up against stone, it camouflages very well. So it gains advantage on its dexterity stealth checks. And there's nothing really... It's resistant to non-magical weapons.
Ah.
You rolled a natural 20. He's reading you the whole stat book.
That is
Pretty
correct.
much.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's nice.
on a net 20. So, yes, he knows how to defeat this more or less.
To
so
the rest
again,
of
he'll
us?
say to everybody, you got to defeat it with magic. It's the best use. Otherwise, just bang it.
So as the druid, you would
Reminds
know
me of somebody else. like
Shillelagh
that.
would probably be better than Wild Shape at this point.
Absolutely.
I would ask if it's
That's exactly what
okay
he's
to
doing.
kind of backstep a little and say I would do what I'd done before is reload the heavy crossbow.
Oh,
to
yeah,
have it, at
and
the
have
ready.
it going, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of
All right.
walking with that, with my finger on the trigger holding the lantern.
So a 13 to hit on the first attack.
Misses.
The second attack is a natural 20.
Oh, my.
And again, you can either double the hit or you can double the damage dice.
It has an average number that he can just give you a number or he can roll.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
That's 6 on the dice.
Oh,
And
my.
5 on the dice.
How many dice you go roll, dog?
Plus
Serious?
4. So 11 plus 4 is 15 damage.
Wow.
Lord.
That
Gosh,
is a
man.
thumping. Ouch.
And I point up to the neon sign flashing above us that reads Death House.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Yes.
that hurt.
All right.
House of Death, as it were.
And it is your go.
It is. All right, go.
Yeah.
Who is your...
Art first.
Art.
Art.
Hey, Art's first. Lay on hands. It's not a bonus action, is it?
It is an action.
A regular action. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is let the crossbow bolt fly with a 3.
You're going to allow it to fly wide.
Wide again. I was surprised twice in a row. Drop the heavy crossbow and pull out the great sword to be ready. Although what I would do is, seeing that Jenni just got hit, I would step in front of her.
Okay.
To try and make sure it does not hit her again.
Okay.
Because I'm very bold and valorous.
So noble.
Yes. Noble is like the mash of bold and valorous, like a mashup of the two.
Absolutely.
Who's up after Art?
Jenni.
Jenni.
Oh, I hate snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it have to be snakes? See, she's Jenni Jones.
Slice.
No time
with
for love, Dr.
my
Jones.
Great sword. Let's roll it. Really? 11? That one's on timeout. 11?
11?
It's on time.
11 will miss.
And...
But you do have advantage because you have another person there threatening.
Oh, so
Heck
get to
yeah,
roll
I do.
again? This one's a little better. How about a 15?
A 15 will hit.
Woohoo!
Nice. Whack that snake.
2d6. Pow! 10 damage.
10 damage?
Now, are you pissed off enough to action surge it and attack it again?
Yeah, it hit me good. Action surge!
Go
Right.
for it.
Roll again. You still have advantage.
No! Good thing for advantage. 14.
14 will hit.
Nice.
Hit it again!
Grick the hell out of that thing.
Oh, wait. I have great weapon fighting,
You
so
do.
I
You
get to
reroll
reroll
ones.
a 1 or a 2.
Yep.
Nice.
Into a 2 again. So
and you
that
have
is
to take the second
8
roll.
plus 4 is 12.
All right.
Now, if Octavius shared the information with us, we know it is resistant to our non-magical weapons. However,
Yes.
we should continue to beat the crap out of it as much as we can.
Absolutely. Otherwise, as he says, bang it.
Yes.
So speaking of banging, Alona, give me your strength. Shillelagh. And of course,
Wah,
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 wah.
and then using his bonus
like a-
action, he
like
casts
a
his
Star Trek
Shillelagh,
episode.
It is.
and then uses his regular action to attack.
Original
Wow.
series, though.
Natural
Original
20.
series.
Natural 20.
Oh, snap.
Natural
That's 2.
20.
You did that for checking on the
That's
monster
really
lore
weird.
as well.
That's really weird. I like
You rolled
natural
2 20s in a row. This thing should just die.
I hope it does. So we will roll dice damage twice. So that's 5 on the first roll and 7 on the second. That's 12 plus 4, 16.
16 damage.
All magical.
That
sir.
is enough to kill it with one blow.
This is me
killed
clap-
it!
clap at the mic here.
Thank you, Alona. You,
Octavius, well smote.
yes.
And there are a couple of corpses at the bottom of this larder.
Loot the bodies.
I am bleeding here.
All right.
Yeah,
Unbelieve that. We had 1 healing potion left. Take that.
Yes.
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
D4 plus 2.
And then we will find out if we need to use lay on hands or a healing
Absolutely.
spell.
You gotta touch
after.
me? Oh, wow. The first one was a 1.
Ew.
Plus a 4 is 5 plus 2,
Well,
7.
you have great weapon fighting.
7.
You're rolling ones.
Yeah.
I get to
Not on
reroll one?
potions.
Not on your negative damage. Only on your damage
Bless.
damage.
So 7.
And you took how much? 12?
15.
15. So I would do... Can I choose the amount of points for
Yes,
lay
you
on
can.
hands?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
So then
So
I
you can
would
do up to 10.
What's the difference there? 5?
8.
8. I will do 8, which means I have 1 point left.
Okay.
Yes.
So go
So I'm
ahead
at
and be
22.
full up, and I will have 1 point of lay on hands left.
Which is good because now I will be able to heal if
Yes.
need be. Heal everybody else if need be.
At the bottom of this pit, there is a potion of greater healing.
Oh, well, great.
Well, fantastic. We're going to need that.
And
Yeah,
there are some crossbow bolts of +1 ammunition.
Oh.
Reload all our crossbows.
I've got to have at least one. How many?
There are 20.
Well, I will have at least one of them loaded back up as I crank the heavy crossbow
Yes.
back into position.
How about you take 10?
Yeah.
You take
And let
5
me
or
just
so?
clarify what a potion of greater healing
And
is.
I'm only shooting one at a time. I'm shooting it, dropping the bow, and taking out my great sword. So I don't
Absolutely.
need that many.
So you
5
really don't.
tops.
Okay, so maybe 5 for
Yeah.
you, and then I'll take
Yeah.
How about we split the rest then? What was it?
So a
if you
potion
take-
of
15?
greater healing
Yeah.
You take
is
7?
4 die
Yeah,
4
I'll
Or
plus
take
8?
4.
You'll take
Yeah.
8, I'll take 7.
Absolutely.
And there's one of those.
One of those.
Do you want to note that, Mickie? We have one potion that is 4d4 plus 4. A singular one of those.
4d4 plus
Plus
4?
4d4
Yes.
plus 4.
Yes, and it'd be advised that she probably would have that.
Yeah, I can pick it off her corpse to take it if I need it.
Yes, absolutely. The other reason why I say that is if she ever drops, then all three of us have a way to. If I drop, then she could heal me.
Yep.
That kind of thing. So
Outstanding.
we have a fail safe that everyone can at least get somebody up.
All right. So
in
you
the
have,
larder proper, is there
Yep.
anything in there?
other than the grit course and the other corpses, no.
Then if we stick with the continue to the right, just to make it easy on you as well, what that means for us is we would be going far south on
Farther
the map.
south. All right.
Yep. The farthest south that we have seen so far, based on the fog of worriedness.
Is Art in the lead?
Oh, without a doubt. If he's not, there's a problem.
All right. The ghostly chanting is beginning to get louder as you head further south.
Can't wait to get out of here.
Can we try and discern what the chanting is?
The words don't seem to be making any kind of sense.
Not in our language, maybe?
Can he roll a history or a religion check or something?
Can I roll a chanting check?
No, they don't
Okay.
make any kind of sense. They're intelligible.
If I were to make this out for you, I would say they're chanting considerably from
Yeah.
Thanks you so much. It's so much
Thanks.
clearer now.
You're welcome.
Right?
I'm pretty sure it spells your doom.
Only Art would have such a good attitude about all this.
Well, we have proceeded now to... Is this the... JJ, is this the farthest south we're going?
Yeah. Well, you got to scroll.
All right.
So let's see if we can do that.
Then we can do that.
Oh, you got it?
But we have east and west to go. Is that correct? Are we in a hallway at that point?
Yeah. You have east and west.
Oh, east, west, and south.
East, west, and south.
If we stick with the rule of right, we are now headed west at
There
the
are
intersection.
some... as you approach this intersection,
Go for it.
the green things that you can barely see on your screen, I think.
Oh, we see them pretty good, actually.
Okay.
The green is pretty bright.
Yes.
And,
that's not slime, right?
That is not slime.
Slimer!
It is, what is it? Gelatinous cubes.
Gelatinous cubes, yes.
The earth disturbs as ghouls rise from the
I hate
earth.
ghouls. Why did it have to be ghouls?
And
You said
why
that
do we...
about snakes, too.
Yes.
She hates everything.
No time for ghouls, Dr. Jones.
Mental note, never go into the attic.
Or
We
basement.
went to the attic to go to the basement.
I take that back. Never go to the basement.
Mental note, Control Z.
Yes,
Sometimes you have to go up to go down.
Yes.
All right.
Let's not do this again.
So let's roll some initiative as you enter this.
Again. How many ghouls do we see at
You
this
see
point?
3 currently, but you hear some rustling coming from the your
Oh, snap.
west.
Are the ghouls all
Hey.
going to go on the same initiative?
Yes, I'll keep it simple.
Rolling again. This is dice rolls.
Yes.
Another 20. I will go. Something's wrong here.
Let's see.
Oh, not this time.
All right.
It rolls.
Yeah, Kevin
a
had
9.
20s in a row.
9?
Yes,
Nice.
a 9. Yes.
Art?
Art has an 18 for initiative.
Jenny has a 6.
The good news is that those 20s were not wasted.
And the ghouls?
4.
Ah, fuck. Sorry.
All right, so Mr. JJ, if you give us an idea of where they are, this would help me. So are we like this?
Yep.
Like that?
Nope, on the bottom.
On the green?
Yep, on
Okay.
the green.
On the green.
Okay. So I have just put some pointers on our map for us to reference. So, Art is first, I believe?
That is correct.
Looks like.
So Art has a ghoul to his
Then-
east and south. Knowing that there are 2 coming from the south, I guess kind of stand fast there and shoot the loaded +1 crossbow bolt to the east.
All right.
With a roll of an 8 plus 2 would be 10. He sucks with a crossbow.
Put it down.
It's like it's going to become a habit now. As soon as I
Yes.
pull the trigger, I drop the thing.
Drop the
Don't even bother. Where's the bolt going? Who cares? And draw the greater
Yes.
sword.
If it's not a great sword, he
And
doesn't know what to do with
stand
it.
fast as the next person steps up in the show. A 10 doesn't hit a ghoul.
Okay.
Ah.
Ood. Ooh.
Good old Ooh will step up and attempt to. If he has room to hit, he will.
You can enter the same space as him as long as you do not stay in the same
Yeah,
space.
you would just move back out after you attack.
so I can
But
attack
that
and
would
move.
provoke an attack of opportunity from the guy in the other hallway.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Oh, actually, it would provoke an attack of
you ha-
opportunity
if
for
you have
both.
your
Would it
No,
not?
just one.
If you have your crossbow ready,
Oh, I see.
Because you're not leaving the area of influence of one.
if you have a crossbow ready, you could just attack one and hang back.
I'm gonna take the risk and go for it anyway. So my guy is gonna move ahead.
Okay.
Shillelagh once again from Alona and bash the one straight ahead.
All right.
Straight ahead of him and attempt
That would be to the south then.
to the south. He didn't roll a 20 this time, but a 19 on the dice is not
Well,
too bad
that's
either.
nice.
You do have advantage currently, so you can try a second roll.
Oh, yes, I will.
Heck
Thank you
yeah.
very much. And I will not make a 20, but, a 19 is not
Hey,
bad.
there's a 5% chance you could have gotten something better.
Sure is.
Absolutely. And a 1 on the damage roll makes that a 5.
Well, you have advantage. You can no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So actually, and then he will move out of the space.
Which
to
way
the
would
only
he go?
space that he could go. Oh, well, I take that back. Actually, yeah.
That
I'll
way
stay
you only
back.
provoke once.
I will do that.
So move a space to the west.
And now I provoke an attack of opportunity, and
Yep.
we shall see what happens.
So a claw reaches out to snake out and grab you, but a 6 to hit will not suffice.
That is not going to suffice.
Heck no.
So the risk was worth taking at this point. All right.
I think as Art was drawing his greatsword, he was able to deflect the attack that was coming.
Naturally,
toward him.
I could-
of course,
Naturally.
of course, art would be the reason as to.
Of course, I will step in between this foe and yourself. Ew.
Betwixt and between.
Yeah.
Ew,
Yeah.
and
All right,
the
so I believe
foe.
it's Jenny's turn.
I
Jenny.
don't need to move to attack this one,
No, you don't.
No.
You can smack it from,
so I
from
can
your
just
angle.
smack it from there.
So just give the reach around the corner and hit the one to the east.
Did he say reach around?
He did
Yeah,
say,
okay.
corner.
He did
and
say
I have
corner.
opportunity, correct?
You don't have opportunity, but you do have advantage.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You
have
know what
a-
I fucking
You have
mean.
an opportunity to have advantage.
And they both suck.
Holy
How
cow!
bad?
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Oh,
What's the
Yeah,
total?
that does suck.
It would be a 10 on the highest one.
Yeah.
You only have a +4 to hit?
You have a +6 to hit.
Yeah, you should have more than a
12.
A 12 will connect.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Roll my damage.
See, now advantage helps. 'Cause I bet you 11 wouldn't have hit.
11 would not have hit.
Oh, look
See?
at that. 6 and 6.
That's not bad.
Plus 4.
Don't you get to?
16.
Don't you get to re-roll your +4?
No. Damn. 16 damage.
16 damage.
16 damage.
Not the.
That's a but.
but
That's a
a
wallop.
big gash out of his chest.
Oh,
Well done,
My
Jenny.
sword is greater than your sword.
wow. Jenny
Well,
can hit.
Not quite, but it was pretty good shot there. Well done. Good sporting shot you've got there.
And I don't need
after
to move
Jenny.
It is
anywhere.
now the goal's turn, I believe.
I will step aside.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 2 bearing right down on me. And I'm sure the third one could step in for a shot.
Right. So these guys luckily do not have multi-attack. They had to make a choice between bite and claw.
All
Uh-huh.
right.
So claw has a better to hit. Bite does a ton more damage.
Yeah. Bite,
So-
like, sucks the thing that is you out of you.
So how about claw him then?
Let's do some claws.
La.
So you're going to have 3 claws.
Yeah.
That claw is fabulous.
So the first one is a 14 to hit, an 11 to hit,
He chooses who
and a 20 to hit.
Oh
A
my
20
goodness.
will hit.
A 20 will hit.
And
All
do you
others are
wish
missed.
the roll damage or the static damage?
Let's go with the static damage. What do you got?
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, roll it. I'm kidding. 7 damage.
And now you please make a Constitution saving throw.
I made it. Oh, hold on. I got to roll a die, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2 on the die. That's it. 2 plus 2 is 4.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Plus 3. I'm sorry. 5.
So you guys notice that Art begins to stiffen up until he no longer moves.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Pardon me. I kind of threw up in my mouth.
All right.
And that's all.
Wake up, Art. It's not time to be lying around or
Exactly.
standing around.
And you hear Art say, oil can.
Oh, great.
Didn't your poison thing
Yeah, I would
You
hope.
protect from poison?
I thought the poison would work, but not on these
Disease,
things.
man.
It's not
Poison
on
is
this.
not the same thing as disease.
That's exactly correct.
Oh, is it level 4 for a paladin? They're immune to disease.
Level 3.
3. Okay,
Oh,
I'm level
look-
2. Hey,
look at you.
Can I borrow a level from someone?
Yes. Could come in handy right about
Nice.
now. Well, whose turn is it now that they've frozen
Top of the
That
our...
was, I mean, that was
The
3
art.
attacks, so they're done.
That's Art's turn.
What
He can make another saving throw.
Let's not roll a 2. Let's roll a 15 on
All
the
right.
die.
You shake off, but that is your turn.
That is my action.
Nice.
And I think we had already established I don't have any bonus action.
No, that
Not for you.
is your turn. At the end
Oh,
of your
that's your
turn,
whole
you make
turn.
a saving
Okay.
throw.
Go.
Oh, okay. It is Ooh's turn. Okay. Ooh will...
So at the end of Art's turn, he starts swinging his greatsword around in an attempt to defend his allies again, as he so successfully did last time.
Again, he will move forward. Art, switch places with me.
Well, you don't necessarily have
actually,
to move
couldn't move.
forward if you
Oh, I
try
take
and
that
hit the
back.
guy to the south.
You're right, because we do
You-
play.
Let me
We allow
stay
that.
up front as
What's that?
the
Okay.
Shield.
as your bold shield.
I'll roll again. A natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
This is just
Kevin is on fire.
The sparkly die.
not quite.
Not on the damage
Not
die,
on the
no.
damage dice though. And roll a 1 on the first and a 2 on the second.
Second.
So
that's
it is a
7
7 damage.
You
Yes,
doubled.
All magical.
I miss 4E where it was just max damage.
all magical. So that's what he does, and he moves back. And an attack of opportunity, I believe, is
No,
Well,
there's
you
no
don't
attack
need to
opportunity
move.
because you can
move.
hit from right
Yeah,
there.
you can hit.
Oh,
did
that's
need to
right. I
move.
did not move. That's right.
So I am going to follow up Ood's valiant whiff,
But you will
Yes.
attack the other.
but I will
one to
attack the
east.
other one.
Yes.
So I can see Art standing up in front, swinging his sword to and fro, and leaning to the side as Octavius reaches in and hits the one to the south, and then leaning to
Jenny
the other
is
side.
fist pumping. So what is happening?
I wish they both hit. There's a 15 and a 19.
Oh, well, but they definitely have a hit.
I wish I could hit twice though.
Not quite.
So I get to roll my
Late.
damage
At 5th level.
At fifth. Yeah.
5th level.
And I see a 6 and a 3 plus my 4 makes it 13.
13 damage.
13.
Wow, you
On
just
the one you
math.
already walloped.
I totally
It
math.
goes down,
Pretty good.
Down goes
Hey!
Frazier.
and another one takes his
That's a
place.
cool spin.
Motherfucker!
Wow. And another one takes his place.
Oh,
Son of a
not so
bitch.
good.
Is this not a good place for us to be, maybe?
I think it's their turn now, too.
It is their turn.
It is their turn, so we have another 3 attacks coming at Joe.
Oh no!
Okay, let's see how it works out. Claws again.
5,
Missed.
21,
Missed. Not.
Not.
and a 14.
All right, so one hit.
One hit.
One more hit. So do you want the damage dice or the roll?
Now let's roll it this time.
And
Why
another
not?
critical.
4,
He's going to roll maximum.
4,
God
Yes.
bless.
and 2, so 10 damage.
Ouch.
Hey, I've got a whole 4 hit points left.
And you are now immune to the effect.
Well, good.
So you
I don't know if that matters at the moment, but sure.
And at that, since that was, I think, the end of the initiative,
That was
let's
the end of the
leave
initiative.
off right in the middle of this combat for this episode. And we'll
Wow,
pick
that
up
was fast.
on the next episode if we see, and we will see if Art makes it through this combat.
All right.
All right. Bye,
Absolutely.
everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
I had to be goals.
Penis.
Our eager heroes meet the ghosts of the children and learn a bit more about the layout of the Death House. Art pushes forward, dragging Jenni and Ooh in his wake. They find their way to a Grick and some ghouls. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.